Sorry for some delay. We're starting the briefing of Vira Savchenko, who is a sister of Nadiya Savchenko, a Ukrainian pilot detained in London, in Moscow, and she's in custody in Moscow now, and Vira will tell us about the latest news. Hello, sorry for being late. I hope that today Mark Fagan will come to Ukraine, and he will come, but at 4 p.m., and I would know more, because Nadia has passed a note on me. Maybe I won't tell you anything new. The only thing that we hoped for the adding of proof of Nadiya's non-participation in this case, and maybe the investigative committee took the proofs for further examination, and that's why they prolonged the term of Nadia's detention until the end of winter, and her hunger strike that she should have started after the Christmas festivities, but Nadia has started it earlier, and maybe I will join her, and this is the form of a protest. And the investigators of on the Ukrainian side, and I have done everything in order to prove the axiom that white is white. We have collected all the proof and testimony of her being non-involved in the case, but Russia is being stubborn, so this is what's going on. Maybe I will go there on the 4th or 5th of January to Russia, because they will remove the ban on me entering Russia, and maybe I will have a chance to see Nadia and compose some action plan. My last hope for the peaceful solution of this issue is that she becomes a representative of Ukraine in the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe, which has to be confirmed on the 26th of December, and then no country has the right to keep under arrest a person with a diplomatic status. So if Batkivshina party closes this issue, then Russia won't have the right to detain her in custody, although the country like Russia thinks that they have the right to everything in the world. So I don't have any illusions in this respect as well. Any questions? Українські новини, Сергій Босок. I understood you rightly that you plan to join the hunger strike. And where this will happen? Will this happen here, next to the Russian embassy, or maybe you'll do this in Moscow? When this will start? When you'll go on hunger strike? I would like to know more specifically, because I am awaiting a message from Nadia, which Mark Fagan will bring today in the afternoon. And this, if this happens, then this will happen next to the Russian embassy, next to the administration of the president, and maybe next to the Ministry for Foreign Affairs, week after week. I don't know when specifically we will start this, because this has to have an effect. You know, we are all people, and everybody is preparing for festivities now, and many people may not just be interested in this. This is not aimed at the public, at the broad public. This is aimed at the leaders of countries who have to listen to it. So if there's no need to start this before this festive season, then after.
Yesterday, the representatives of Batkivshina party were there at the meeting, and did you talk to them? No, they do not report on what they are doing. I know that 3 MPs from Batkivshina went to the court, and Nadia was there one thing that I'm concerned with, and everyone has to understand it, myself, lawyers, courts, well, that's a legal issue, and everyone needs to work on it consistently. We need to submit evidence and proof. It shouldn't be all the time posted in the Twitter. We can say that Putin decides on that, but that is the type of thinking of a slave. But we have to decide. We can influence how this case is resolved. I don't think that Putin every day thinks about what is to be done with Savchenko. You need to submit a package of documents to Putin that everything's clean and clear there. And now I have a question about lawyers. There's a group of Russian lawyers, of Ukrainian lawyers. How do they interact? What is the situation there? They have re-signed the agreements with the sister, and only she can influence their work. I can just push them. So now lawyers that we have, that is Figin's team, and in Ukraine, these are public defenders, as Mark Figin said. The family has the right to hire the whole army of lawyers, but they have the right not to interact with her. Mark Figin and Polozov in Russia, and here in Ukraine we have lawyers. And I'm trying to also interact with Chiguza, with Lichenko, but that's all my side. The sister has agreements with Figin's team. So you say that on Thursday you are planning, not Thursday, on the 4th or 5th of January. That is what Ilya Novikov said, because I have this prohibition to enter the territory of Russian Federation till the end of this year. Will you go alone? I can go alone. I'm tired of requesting someone. Priskalenko Gennady is our counselor in Russia, and he helps Nadiya a lot. He helps all our citizens who are in trouble there. So he's enough. Maybe some lawyer will agree to me. There are 3 of them. And one more question. Besides Nadiya, there are several more political prisoners in Russia. Alexei Sentsov, are you cooperating? Not now. I am basically, the sister is enough for me. As soon as we get out, sister, we will not stop. Every citizen of Ukraine will be released. Any questions to our speaker? Thank you, Vira, and we wish you to win.